Hey, welcome to the Baking Bits Cast episode 3? 2?
Two, I think, because we
2.
counted the first one as 0.
That's true. So it's episode 2 even though we've had 3 so far. With me today is our lovely host, KirbyMD, and our special guest, Kiwi, and me,
Hello.
Pizzarcato. BBR is unfortunately not here. He is occupied with
Yeah,
something. I'm not entirely sure.
no idea. He was probably off, doing some crazy, super cool thing. It
Yeah,
was just
him being way more successful than us.
yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. He's, actually doing things.
Yeah, so hey, how you guys doing?
Doing pretty good.
I'm,
Kirby?
I'm chilling, just doing what I do. Loving summer, man. It's
Chillin', man.
great. Yeah,
Right,
working
dude.
working at an ice cream shop over the summer, which is absolutely
Ooh.
awesome. So, I'm really
Wow.
enjoying it. It's not just like normal ice cream too. It's not like just most places you go will just have like those big 3-gallon tubs of ice cream, that they get
Yeah.
from some place. This place is it's like a family run ice cream shop, and they make all the ice cream homemade in the back. So it's
Ooh.
super good and super great, and people love it, and the customers are so nice, and it's just awesome.
Aw.
I love it.
That
What have you been up
sounds
to, Pizza?
really cool. Well, for me, okay. So I graduated high school just a while ago,
Woo!
and I'm going to be going to college next year. So this summer has been all about the kind of transitional period,
Kind
filling
of
out forms over the summer and remembering my due dates.
Oh,
Oh,
wow.
that's all fun stuff. Getting all the figuring out what exactly you don't need anymore, which stuff goes in
Exactly.
the attic, which stuff you bring with you, how
Yeah,
you're
yeah.
going to
And
live.
yeah, and I've been I was talking to a guy who owns a donut shop for a job, and he said he'd get back to me with the July schedule.
Ooh.
He hasn't yet, but hey, he
Hey,
should.
that's exciting.
Yeah.
Hopefully that works out then.
Yeah, but that's been my summer. It hasn't been super interesting. Kiwi.
And
Well, right now I'm doing what's called lifeguard training, so next year I have a summer job, so it's really fun.
Ooh.
dang, that's really cool. Do you have
Yeah.
when you do lifeguard training, is it for one specific pool area, or is it just lifeguard
It-
training?
It's just to get a certificate to be able to do it. So, yeah.
So you'll be able to be a lifeguard everywhere, basically, is what you're saying.
Yeah.
Is it like a lawyer and you have to pass a test in every single different state before you can be a lifeguard?
Yeah.
Oh,
Wait,
actually,
that's a
wait,
thing?
really? No, yeah, the lawyers have a bar exam.
Well, I
They
knew
have
that,
to
but
pass
it's
the bar in every state.
it's per state, not national.
No, the bar exam is different for each state. Let me check. Bar
Well, that
exam.
sounds so frustrating. I guess
Yeah,
if you're a lawyer, you're probably not moving around too much.
Yeah, the bar exam and MBE. The bar exam is an examination administered in each state to assess whether or not a candidate is competent to practice law in that jurisdiction.
Huh.
Reminds me
Interesting.
of one of my favorite jokes that I've made up was a lawyer walks into a bar. He passes.
Wow.
Thanks.
Well done. I
Yeah.
approve.
So, you want to be a lifeguard just because it's going to be fun, or you want to save people, or you want to sit on the beach?
Well, no, it's mostly because it's an easy summer job, and it gets my CPR certificate, so I can be able to do that. Yeah.
Yeah, we don't
Yeah.
have beaches here, Pizza. Come on.
Oh, it's Arizona.
Oh, that's a good point. I entirely forgot.
All we have are literal endless swimming pools. There are so many swimming pools.
That's
here.
true.
It's true.
I mean, I don't live there, but whenever I go to visit family out in Phoenix, it's like, oh my God, why you guys have so many swimming pools? And looking down from the plane, it's like, holy crap.
Just go to Google Earth
Oh.
and just look at anywhere in the Phoenix area, and your mind will be blown. It's like how in
Yeah,
Utah every building has a basement because it just makes sense structurally. Arizona just has swimming pools.
Oh yeah, basements are a common thing in most parts of the United States, except for apparently California.
And Arizona. I surprisingly do
Arizona.
not find very many basements here. Do you have a basement, Kiwi?
I don't.
Is there no reason not to have a basement?
I don't
I
think
don't
so, but I think every house has an attic now.
Yeah, attics are pretty common, even if they're not super big. But Yeah, like none of the places I've lived have had basements, and I'm moving around Arizona quite a bit.
Man, I mean, when I grew up, the house I lived in had the best basement. It had all the toys in it, and it had like the kids' play area, and it was great. It was also a really scary boiler room that we were told never to go in.
Yeah.
It had no joke. This boiler room, it was like descended a bit from the other level of the floor, and there was a wooden bridge across it.
That's sketchy.
It was terrifying.
That's
It's
like straight out
our
of like
parents were
National
like,
Treasure.
"Don't touch the boiler."
Or a horror
Yeah.
movie.
Yeah, they're like, "Don't touch the boiler." We had to go through the boiler room to get to the like the workshop area where there all the tools were. So
So if you're tough enough to pass the boiler, only then are you tough enough to work in the workshop.
I guess apparently, and I think the laundry is in there also.
It's like a
The
ritual
workshop
of
area.
initiation.
Yeah, right.
I'm headed up to Utah tomorrow, and I'll be staying with my grandma on my dad's side, and her boiler room. It's like it's downstairs in the basement because Utah all has basements, but you have to go through the boiler room to get to like the main little kid area, and we have a lot of little kid cousins, so we'll be in there a lot. So it's just like this room with like a water heater and like a bunch of storage, and it's like, oh, okay, kind of scary.
Uh-huh. I think everyone has a story like that from their house, some area or thing that was scary or terrifying.
Or like
Unless
not
I'm
even
wrong.
that, just like an area of the house that like you forget's there and like you never go to.
Yeah.
Like when I was growing up, I lived in the same house for like 12 years, and the one side of our house was like all of me and my siblings' bedrooms and the bathroom and my dad's den, and then like the main living room. And so that area we were in all the time, you know, because that was like where we slept, where we played, all that stuff. But the other side of the house had the master bedroom and like it was like another just room that ended up being for music later, and like a bathroom over there, but like we hardly went over there, so it was always like, whoa, I forget this place exists.
Yeah, I remember that same thing when there's a door under the staircase to the basement, and I remember opening it once and seeing what looked to my young self like a spiky red plant in it. And I just thought like, holy shit, what is this?
You're like, oh no, are my parents supervillains? Is this a thing now?
Is this thing gonna kill me? I was honestly terrified.
Oof, that's not fun.
Yeah. Kiwi, did you have anything scary in your house, or was your house just like perfect?
Well, see, I moved a lot. I moved almost every single year to a new house, and
Wow.
I
Dang.
think that one time when I was in 4th grade, we had this spiral staircase, and at the bottom of it, there was a door, and I never would open that door because it's like a tiny crawl space. So me and my friend were at my house one time, and it was in the middle of the night, so we snuck in, and of course we're afraid because we're in 4th grade, and we're rebellious, I guess you could say. So we walk in, and of course I freak out because I have a deathly fear of spiders. So I look in, and there's a giant spider web with a black widow, and I was out of there.
Oh my.
That's terrifying. Black widows are actually kind of the worst.
Mm-hmm.
And they're everywhere.
I haven't seen one yet.
Oh, we used to get them in our garage all the time. It was that and the bark scorpions.
The
Not
scorpions are awful.
fun. They are. They're the worst. I was at one of my friend's houses, and I just like casually saw a baby scorpion crossing the floor, and I just smushed it with my shoe, and I was like, oh my gosh, this is so satisfying. Like, I don't want to like kill things, but like scorpions deserve to die because they hurt and they're mean. Yep.
Well, I'm looking at a map of the Black Widow range, and a lot of them don't put Arizona as
Really?
within its range. A lot of them
Does
don't.
it say New Mexico? Because I know in New Mexico, since my
No.
grandma lives there, they're all over Santa Fe.
Well, I looked up Black Widow range, and a lot of them have to stop at Texas.
That's really
Really?
interesting. Yeah, we used to get them all the time.
Okay, so okay. Now this one seems a bit more accurate. It says high, moderate, and low, and it's moderate in Arizona.
Okay. Oh yeah, I
for
see what
in
you're looking
the
at.
yeah in the upper Midwest, it was never black widows, it was centipedes. We would find centipedes in, like, our sinks in the bathroom.
Not okay.
Like, huge spidery ones, and it was like, ah, Dad!
Dude, centipedes are scary.
They're kind of weird.
I remember the biggest encounter I had with a centipede. We never had them in our house, but we were hiking out in the middle of the desert, as we do here, and we were just like hiking along, and me and my brother Jared were like way ahead, and my dad called for us to come back real quick, and so we did, and there was a giant neon orange centipede just like casually walking across the path.
Whoa.
And we were all just like staring at it like this could definitely murder us, but also it's so cool. Pretty amazing.
Insects and arachnids are quite crazy, and most of the time they're kind of terrifying. Unless they're roly-polies, in which case roly-polies are adorable.
Roly-polies are adorable. I'll agree with you there.
Yeah.
We used to
I don't think I've seen one.
Really?
I don't think I have.
They're named different things in different
They're
areas,
like
I've
potato
noticed.
bugs as well.
Yeah,
The other
and like
thing that we called them a lot. But if you
don't
ever want
think
to
I've
find
seen
one, if you have like any like dirt, not sand, but like actual dirt on your lot, just look around in it for a while.
you might
probably
actually
find a few.
You might know the roly-poly as an armadillidae, also known as pillbug.
Pillbug, that's the other one.
I found the scientific name.
Okay, I've found a pill bug before. Maybe that's why, because
Yeah,
I've only seen okay.
Yeah,
It's the same
probably.
thing.
I don't know why there's so many different names for them.
I don't know why everyone's like okay with these bugs, because like for the most part, bugs are like avoid at all costs, but like roly-polies are just like cute bugs.
Yeah.
They're just chilling.
Wait, no, hold on a second. Apparently, pillbugs are crustaceans.
Really? Are they really?
Yeah, they're a family of wood lice, a terrestrial crustacean group in the order Isopoda.
Good thing we're looking at the exact same Wikipedia page. Best source of information.
Yeah, right. I remember for science in my AP Bio class, we had to find 10 roly-polies to bring to class, and I couldn't find any. I looked for hours in the area around my house and in my house, and I couldn't find a single one. And then the morning before I went to school, a friend of my mom's was like, hey, we have a bunch of them in our house, and we had to drive over there to get them. And if they hadn't done that, I would have gone to class without roly-polies.
That would have been very sad. Would have been like
Tragic tale, really. Just want to say, wow, what an intense story, right?
That's a very intense story.
So intense.
Speaking
That's
of
a cool.
What were you gonna
Cool.
say?
Oh, I was gonna say that's a cool assignment to get for school, because at my school it's like, do your homework, just paper, not go find bugs.
Right?
Yeah, well, that AP Bio class was really, really awesome. So, I really enjoyed it. Actually, the teacher I hated freshman year, but apparently they like upperclassmen a lot more, so AP Bio was great.
Huh. Yeah, I avoided AP Bio at all costs. Instead, I took like
Really?
just an hour-long study hall, and that's where I did online health. Got that out of the way.
Interesting.
You ready for some other intense news, Pizza? As of
What's
yesterday.
some intense news?
Speaking
Yeah.
of intense news, and I know you enjoy space talk as much as I do, is where I'm on space.com, okay? So I'm
Okay,
not sure
cool.
if this is like an actual thing, but I'm going to assume hopefully it is.
Space.
And ready for the headline?
Yeah.
Chicken sandwich takes one giant leap for food kind. In what appears to be a historic first, a fast food chicken sandwich was successfully carried to the edge of space today aboard a high-altitude balloon. KFC launched a chicken sandwich into space. Can we just talk about this? Now, I want to mind you, there were no people attached to this chicken sandwich. It was just a chicken sandwich and like a balloon and a little craft with it.
The
Oh
balloon
my
launch window will
gosh.
open at 8 a.m. ET today, June 29th. The webcast will appear on the website's kfc.space, as well as on companies, as well as on Facebook and Twitter pages. I don't know.
Freaking
Okay.
Hilarious.
Photoshop of a burger in a satellite. It's like a glass dome to showcase the burger.
Yeah, that's pretty intense.
And there's a KFC guys printed on the side of it.
This is awesome.
Oh,
This is what I
so
want to
great.
aspire to do with my life. Like, hey, you know what we want to do today? Let's launch a chicken sandwich into space. And then they actually do it.
Oh, hold on a second.
Oh.
Apparently it's not going actually into space. There's
Just
a
the edge
balloon
of
carrying it.
space. Yeah.
Yeah, there's a balloon carrying it. Interesting.
Dang.
I wonder if... Okay, so it's probably gonna... It's not actually gonna stay in space. It's not gonna be in
No.
orbit. It's gonna be coming down eventually. Do you think they're gonna eat it after it comes down?
I don't... Dude, I wonder if it tastes different. Probably
Would you
not, but like...
Would you eat the burger after it's come down from near space?
I feel like you'd need to like put it in a museum, but if it's like a good burger, it'll probably be gone within a few like days. So,
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd eat it. Ooh. Someone has friends.
So,
Sorry,
okay.
that was funny.
KFC, this is not actually a huge accomplishment because food has been sent way higher into space before,
Has it really?
along with the astronauts. Yeah, well,
Oh,
what do you
well,
think
yeah,
astronauts
okay,
eat in
with
Kirby?
the astronauts, but this is like a solo chicken sandwich mission. This is like setting
What
new
I'm hearing
boundaries
is
for the chicken sandwich
It is
species, okay, Pizza?
It is essentially less effort than it takes to send an astronaut into space.
But this is a big step for the chicken sandwich. We can't
I'm glad you think that.
we can't just like get rid of this monumental achievement for the chicken sandwich.
You're right. I'm sorry. All
Come on,
praise the chicken
Pizza.
sandwich.
Don't doubt
KFC.
KFC.
Go to your local KFC today. Buy your chicken sandwich for I don't know $14.99. Is that too expensive?
That's
I don't
way
go to
too
KFC.
expensive. If you're
Buy
buying a
your local
sandwich
chicken
for that
sandwich
much,
for
you should probably not do that.
$5.99.
Are we
That looks like a
sponsored now?
burger.
Yeah, we're sponsored
Yeah,
by
we're
KFC
Sponsored
as
by
well.
KFC.
else are we
SpaceX,
sponsored by
Honda,
now?
Toyota.
Disney,
There's like
I'm pretty
Toyota
sure, is in there. Possibly
Disney,
Nutella.
Disney.
Toyota was in there.
Yep, we're sponsored by all the biggest companies.
Oh yeah.
basically.
Next, we're going for the Indian government next.
Oh,
One
okay.
to
Oh,
sponsor
wow.
us. Yeah.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
Gotta get
Okay.
everyone involved.
We plan to plant 1,000 trees. Sponsor us.
When you were saying space news, I was expecting something like Pluto's a planet again, but no, it's a chicken sandwich.
Yeah, your expectations were too low. Chicken sandwich is above all other expectations.
Dude, yeah,
Get that
come on.
Did you get that 4chan thought that NASA is going to announce intelligent life?
No, I haven't
4chan
seen
was doing
this.
some... Yeah, 4chan was doing some diggings in some places that 4chan knows, I don't know. 4chan was utterly convinced that NASA was about to give an announcement that they'd found intelligent life.
Did they, though?
I don't
Probably
know.
not.
I don't think so. Yeah.
Prob-
4chan pull intelligent... I mean, we all know there's no intelligent life in 4chan. Hey.
Yeah.
Right.
Wow. What a stab.
Hey, 4chan, let's get sponsorship.
Anonymous
I don't
says
want-
NASA has evidence of alien life 4 days ago.
There you go. Yep. And NASA was like, no, we know.
Yeah, NASA was just like, LOL, no. You're funny. Yeah,
It's
NASA
funny.
debunked it.
Okay, I think NASA's the... No, I'm not going to make that joke. I need to stop.
You just shut
How are
down
gonna
your
be
own.
s-
You just shut down yourself.
Yeah, I did. What's your thoughts on the space in general, actually?
Well, you mean on if there's aliens or just space?
Just space.
In general?
Anything you choose, just
Just space. Well,
space.
I think that going off of that chicken sandwich, why just stop there? Let's send a whole buffet up there in space right now.
Dude, I like
You're
this
right.
thinking. This kind of thinking is what's going to propel our generation to be the greatest generation.
This is next level thinking
This
here.
is, yeah, this
In the
is
future, they're
next
going to
level
look back
thinking.
on this and think, these guys knew what they were doing. Right? It's just
Huey's
going to be
gonna
like,
be the head of NASA and just
Yeah.
like, hey, what can we send up to space today? Let's send a breakfast burrito today. Let's send a hamburger tomorrow. Maybe a basket of McDonald's French fries on Thursday.
here's the thing, are you going to let other franchises butt in on KFC?
That's the big question. KFC's got to like monopolize this space exploration thing.
Yeah, like a McMuffin? Are you going to let that happen?
Ooh,
There's going to be KFC
McDonald's
burgers.
gotta catch up here. They're getting behind the
Yeah.
times. I don't know,
Eventually,
we'll
like,
see.
even I bet even the local places are sending things up. Like there's Butterburgers going into space, In-N-Out
Oh, no.
Double Doubles. It's like, oh my god.
I'm okay with an In-N-Out Double Double going up.
Yeah.
Yeah, I want a Butterburger.
I usually get a
Great.
4x4 at In-N-Out.
Oh my
But-
god. Isn't
I
that,
know.
what's that again?
A
It's
4x4?
4 meat,
Like-
4 cheese.
Oh my god, Kirby!
Hey,
Why?
Back
What
when
do
I
you
was
do?
a young, spry high school man, I was able to down lat like no other, but now I'm like an old fart being like 19 and stuff, and I like ate one the other day and I just felt like I was gonna die afterwards.
I mean, ironically, I can eat a whole pizza, but I don't think I can handle a 4x4.
Well, how big
Yeah.
is said pizza?
We're talking like a 12-inch pizza, maybe.
Oh, man.
like a full Little Caesars
Wait, a
pizza.
what, 12 radius or 12 diameter?
No, 12 pizzas.
No, a 12 diameter. Yeah.
Okay. No, it's not too bad.
That's a pretty good. Props to
A
you if
foot
you can
wide
finish
pizza.
that.
Okay, so everyone says that I should be able to eat a lot because I'm relatively tall and still young, but I don't want to do that because I'm never that hungry.
Dude, I feel that.
I'm not able to eat a lot. It just doesn't make sense. I can't do these things that you guys are talking about.
I think the 4x4 and is like the biggest achievement. The other thing that's like super easy to down is like a full Chipotle burrito, but like wrapped in a quesadilla. Quesarito. That's good stuff.
Wrapped in a quesadilla?
Yeah. If you go to Chipotle and you say I want a quesarito,
You mean
they'll
wrapped
give
in
you-
tortilla? Or
no, like like normally a burrito's just wrapped in a tortilla, but like they make you a cheese quesadilla and then they wrap the burrito in that instead.
God.
And it is amazing.
Oh.
It is so good. Because then you have like
So much.
beautiful melted cheese in every bite, and it's so good.
I'm ashamed to say I actually don't like Mexican food for the most part.
Me
What?
either.
Oh,
Even though I'm
God.
Hispanic, I am not a fan. I cannot.
Right?
I cannot eat refried beans. I hate beans.
Yeah, I'm not a huge beans fan either. Whenever I go to like my family reunion there in Arizona, my family's always like, "Here's a bunch of beans and Mexican food
I
that
feel
you're probably
you,
not gonna like."
pizza.
It's like, oh no!
How dare you?
Can I have the rice,
as-
please? Thanks.
As the most not Hispanic person here, I freaking love Mexican food. Like, I could live off that stuff.
Thanks for your sarcasm.
Oh, my favorite is... Okay, I think I could change your mind, Kiwi. Maybe.
Okay.
Probably not. But there's this place called Julia's Mesquite Grill. It's like a little north of like if you go from like school, you go north and it's there. And it is so good. It is phenomenal and it's amazing and it's so good.
Ooh, I don't know. Because every single time I think the only beans I can eat is barbecue beans. I love barbecue beans.
What are barbecue
Yeah.
beans? I don't think I've had those.
So it's beans with a little bit of sausage and barbecue sauce on top. It's
Ooh.
delicious.
That actually sounds pretty good. Maybe I'll need to try some of that.
Can confirm I have an hour left.
An hour left.
Hour left.
For what?
For this, the
Oh.
podcast. What else would I be talking about?
Oh, I was like, oh no. Oh no, pizza, oh no. Pizza
I
only
was on
has
the
an hour
phone.
left, guys. Oh no.
I was on the phone with my dad, and he's like, "Hey, you wanna go to Pancake House, the original Pancake House?" And I was like, "Cool."
Wait. Is Pancake House just like a knockoff of Waffle House?
No, it's the local awesome version.
But Waffle House is the awesome version.
No, original Pancake House. Everyone here listening who lives in Milwaukee, Wisconsin will know what I mean.
Is the Pancake House? Well, I don't live in Milwaukee, so
Yeah, you
unfortunately,
don't.
I do not know.
Original
But,
Pancake House, 2 locations. Headquarters in Portland. What?
whoa.
Apparently. Never
Oh,
mind.
that's very local. Very, very local.
Exposed.
I've only ever seen them
Shut
here.
down.
I swear. I only ever seen them here. I swear. You should have one in Arizona. Yeah.
Is there one in Arizona?
Yeah, there's one in Arizona.
Oh, there are, but they're up
in
in
Scottsdale.
freaking Scottsdale, which is like a freaking long drive.
Yeah,
Let's see
my
how long it
mistake.
would
I
take to
thought
get
they were a
there.
local thing, but there's 4 in Wisconsin, and that's almost as many as there are in Oregon. So
I wanna see if I can pull
There's
this
more
up.
in Minnesota than there are in Oregon. Wow. Why would you have your headquarters in Oregon if there's more in Minnesota?
Yeah, it takes 30 minutes to get to the Pancake House.
It's
Oh,
worth
wow.
it.
But there's nothing up there, because Scottsdale's the worst.
It's really
I
good,
can
though.
confirm. Scottsdale is not fun.
Okay, you know what? I understand. And I don't know what Scottsdale is like, but if it's that bad, then...
It's Snobsdale. It's where all the rich people live.
Oh. Okay, so there's like 10 in Florida, and there's only like 5 in Oregon, so here I'm really confused.
Hey, Pizza.
Yes, up.
If I started driving right now, I could get to you in over 26 hours.
Over 26 hours?
Over 26 hours.
Wow.
That's a very far drive.
Yeah, it is. Or you could just fly.
Yeah, that'd only take like 3 hours.
Utah will be slightly closer.
Let's see. It says
A
it's
few
like
hours.
a 10-hour drive, but that's like total bullcrap. It usually takes, like, if we leave, we'll probably leave hopefully early tomorrow. We'll get there at night-ish. Yeah, it says it's a 10-hour drive to get to Salt Lake. Yeah, right.
That's really weird, because it takes like 8 hours to get to Santa Fe, I think, and
Here's my
6 hours to California.
Yeah, 6 hours to, like, the big cities in California, like LA and stuff.
Los Angeles.
Hmm.
Big city. Now here's my real question. I know the Rockies extend through the west of Colorado, and that's where they're super awesome. Do they extend far south into New Mexico? I know they extend into Mexico, but I don't know if they're really high in New Mexico.
They do extend into New Mexico, but they're not, like, super crazy. I've kind of driven through there.
Okay, so if you were to live in Utah, driving to Wisconsin would be a lot more scenic than if you still lived in Arizona.
Yes, without a doubt. In Arizona, I'd have to, like, go through New Mexico to get up. Utah, I'd probably go through, like, Wyoming, which would be a lot nicer.
Colorado mountains, the Rockies are beautiful.
They are. I took a, like, this is a few years ago now. Me and my church, we took a backpacking trip up into, like, the Rockies in Colorado, and it was this train in Durango, and it would, like, take you just through, like, the middle of nowhere, and halfway back to Durango it would just stop, and all the backpackers got off, and so it was like this 7.5-mile backpacking trip. Walked up like 3,000 feet, and we were sitting up at like 13,000 feet, and it was just like so beautiful and so peaceful, and it may have hailed on us a little bit, but that's okay. And there were like mountain goats we got a pet there. They were just like chilling with us.
That sounds awesome.
So it was pretty nice, not gonna lie.
Yeah, my uncle has a house in the mountains, so
Ooh.
whenever we go to Colorado to see some family, we can go up there, and then there's a ski resort, and it's like, oh, we can go skiing now at 19,000 feet.
Whoa.
Yeah,
that's
crazy.
pretty high.
Yeah, right. Or it's either 19 or 9. No, probably not 19. That's pretty tall.
19 is pretty tall. I wonder if there are any like 19.
Oh, like Everest is 20,000.
20,000 something, yeah.
Like 25,000 or 28,000. I don't know.
Somewhere around there.
Tallest mountain in North America, and it's in Alaska. It's Denali, and that's 20,000.
And then Mount Logan is a little smaller, and that's in... I don't know where that one is.
Oh, there's a bunch of Aztec mountains in there in Mexico. Yeah, but it's Denali now, not Whitney, and I'm very happy about that.
Oh, that's right. It used to be called, like, Mount Whitney, huh?
They returned it to its native name.
I'm now
Like,
looking up...
Like what they did with the Luru.
Uluru?
Yeah, it used
Oh,
to be
yeah.
called Ayers Rock.
But yeah, it's Uluru. I've only known it that way because of Civ 5, so, like, I didn't know that people called it anything different.
Yeah, no, it was called Ayers Rock by the white man, and it's called Uluru by the people who actually lived there. Hooray!
So I am now on the Wikipedia page for tallest mountains, and let's see, how far do I have to go down to get to not Himalayas or Karakoram?
There's like the top 50 are in the Himalayas.
Oh,
It's
and then
insane.
I found the Kunlun Mountains, but that's like kind of in the Himalayas a little bit.
Well, the tallest mountain in South America is Aconcagua, and I think that is like really tall. Yeah.
Yeah, let's see, I'm looking.
Because the Andes are super crazy tall.
Okay, so not counting anything in like that area of Asia, because there's like a lot of mountain ranges, but they're all like right there next to each other.
Yeah.
So if you went outside of like that area, oh geez, still scrolling, nothing
I meant this.
under
I know the list.
7,000 meters now apparently. Argentina, yeah, the one you were just talking about.
Aconcagua. Yep. 22,000 feet, which is pretty good for an outside of the Himalayas mountain.
Yeah, that's pretty big.
Yep, and Denali is 20,000.
In the Alaska range. Bum.
Mountain in the.
What's the one in what's this tallest in Arizona? I don't
Mount
remember what
Elbert
it's
is
called.
14,000 feet in the Rockies, and that's in Colorado. All right, so it was probably like 9,000 feet to be realistic.
Like Mount Humphreys, that's right. The tallest one in Arizona is like 12,000 feet. That's it. Weak mountain.
Of course, the San Gabriel Mountains and near Los Angeles are tiny. They're like 4,000 feet tall.
Yeah, it's funny because so like the Phoenix area and stuff. It's like there's like the West Valley and the East Valley because there's a bunch of like quote unquote mountains around us, but really they're just like glorified hills. They're not very big, but we call them mountains because we like to feel cool. So we are like lots of hills, but not really any mountains if we want to be realistic.
Well, I mean, once you've seen, not California, Colorado and the Rockies, like, oh wow, those are mountains.
Yeah, exactly. You're like, these don't even come close.
Yeah, Colorado just impresses you.
No, Colorado's amazing.
Hey, Colorado people, can we be sponsored by the weed government?
Dude, let's do it. We're also sponsored by Colorado now.
Yeah, I mean, Colorado's rich now, right?
Probably.
They were the first to legalize marijuana. They made them a crap ton of money.
Them and Washington, right? And then just like 4 more states just approved it
There's
this
more
last
states
year.
now, yeah.
I know, because there were 5 that that put it up. And, oh, here we go. It's California, Oregon, Nevada, Alaska, Maine, and Massachusetts all just did. And Arizona was the only one that voted no against it.
Yeah, well, Massachusetts has been, like, historically very progressive on the things. Like, they were the first to legalize gay marriage and stuff, so I'm not surprised Massachusetts.
Yeah. And then there's, like, most states have, or a lot of states have it for medical reasons. And then a lot of states are just like, LOL, no.
Yeah. Sad to say, Wisconsin is part of those states that are like, hell no.
Yes, it is. That's funny. Wisconsin is completely against. California's like, whatever, dude.
And the two, Wisconsin and California became states 1 year apart from each other.
Really?
Yep, 1848 and 1849.
Did you know Arizona was the 48th state, and it's like the 48th state in just about everything still?
Oh, interesting.
Like,
that's kind of sad.
Dude, Arizona, no joke, is like so sad.
Well,
Yeah,
Mississippi
we're
is
43rd
sadder.
in education this year, so we're moving up. That's good.
Yeah. Got all the, the Bible Belt states kind of pushing Arizona out of the lowest spot. Like,
yeah, exactly. And
maybe
apparently,
Alabama.
according to usnews.com, Arizona's the 34th best state. Woo!
Whoa! Wow.
That's
That's crazy.
Who's
Although,
best?
best state measurements are kind of
Rigged a little bit.
Yeah. Like U.S. News, best states. Huh. Number 1 is Massachusetts. Oh, actually, that makes sense.
Yeah,
And then,
the worst state, according to U.S. News, is Louisiana. Do we know anyone living in Louisiana?
I don't
No.
think so.
I know
I don't
someone
know
who's
anyone
going to school going to college in Louisiana for jazz.
For jazz.
Oh,
That'd
yes.
be
New
a pretty good
Orleans?
place to go.
New Orleans. New Orleans.
Oh, whoops.
Nolans. Yeah,
That
not
was
New Orleans.
New Orleans.
The people
Yikes.
there say Nolans.
Gotcha.
Third best state is Minnesota. Where does
Where's-
Arizona fall on this list? Is it 34?
34th.
34? Hey, that's not that bad.
Wisconsin's
bad.
up in 16th.
Oh, that's interesting. That's a holdover from when it was super progressive.
California's down in 23rd.
Oh, interesting.
Also,
What's the
Hawaii
first?
is not first.
Hawaii is
First
20th.
Oh,
is
really?
Massachusetts, which makes sense.
And then New Hampshire and Minnesota are the
Minnesota
top
makes a
three.
lot of sense. Minnesota's like the upper Midwest pinnacle of what makes the upper Midwest famous. And then Wisconsin's kind of falling behind. Minnesota's still super cool.
With the butts, Hawaii is 27th. I beg
That's
to
kind of
differ.
weird, yeah.
I thought Hawaii would be up there.
Well,
'cause-
they're measuring it. They're not measuring this by scenic things.
Yeah,
They're
it's
measuring
like
it by
healthcare,
statistics.
education, crime and corrections, infrastructure,
Yeah.
opportunity, economy, and government.
Massachusetts is first in education and second in healthcare. That's why it's number one.
No wonder Arizona's lower.
Arizona, the highest stat Arizona is in 12th in infrastructure
We
Huh.
do have good infrastructure, I'll give
and
it that.
19th in economy.
Sounds about
Yeah.
right. Arizona's pretty good at those two things, but education is pretty low, and so is crime and corrections.
Hawaii is actually first in healthcare, but it's 27th because it's 43rd in economy and 48th in government.
And infrastructure, yeah. It's,
Wow,
48
Hawaii is quite a wide range of things. Actually, yes.
of numbers, yeah.
Yeah, one in one statistic and 48th in another.
Did you see the oh, I think Puerto Rico is voting on trying to be a state again.
Yeah. Oh, they better.
Well, the problem is
Puerto Rico.
they have voted like yes to be a state, but then Congress is like, ah.
They have more people than a bunch of states, right?
Let's
Look,
see.
What population is 3,411,307 as an estimate. The census in 2010 said 3,725,789.
Let's see. It said 97% yes vote on statehood from Puerto Rico. But
Wow.
only 23% of the population voted, which is like
Oh,
super
yeah.
weird because normally they have a very, very high turnout.
Yeah, I don't. It definitely should. Deserves it.
The
Right.
yeah, there were like all sorts of other reasons and stuff. I think I don't know. I'm not politics.
We need Florida to stop being we're the southeastern state. Have a different southeastern
Literally, that's the main reason. Is just to.
state.
Just to do that.
Yeah, now the longest flight won't be from Alaska to Florida. It'll be from Alaska to Puerto Rico. Boom.
Boom.
Done.
Taken down. Though I
Lemon
gotta
squeeze.
say, I think we do if we do let Puerto Rico be a state, we really should keep the 50 states thing. I think that's a lot nicer than the 51.
Okay.
I have an idea.
Yes.
Let's just combine the Dakotas.
Oh, interesting.
'Cause,
I'm
like-
not entirely against that. That's a new proposition I've heard.
Well, and here's why. Because of the other states you could combine, right? You could combine the Carolinas, but like the 13 colonies, right? That's like a history thing. You can't just like combine
Well, the
two of the first 13 colonies.
Say that, but then also you could combine the Virginias and have it be more historically accurate.
But also like they split up because of like slavery and such. So
Yeah,
there's
that's a
like
good
an
point.
actual reason. Whereas the
Yeah.
Dakotas are just kind of like the Dakotas. They're just kind of chilling.
I'm sure
you know?
there's some reason for it.
that, or we could just like take Wyoming and like split it up into like all the different states. So we could give like
Yeah, like why we can't have two rectangular states?
No, exactly. There's only one rectangular state. So let's just like split up Wyoming. We'll give like the top bit to Montana. We'll give the bottom bit to Utah so it doesn't look weird, and Colorado so that it's not a rectangle either. Or better yet, let's just extend Nebraska really far west, and then we can destroy Wyoming in the place of Puerto Rico.
Okay, well, again, we can also give Alaska to Canada to complete their Yukon Territory, because Yukon
That's also
Territory
true.
is tiny, and I think that's because they're waiting to get Alaska. Oh, by the way, the
Canadians
reason
are just waiting for it.
yeah, the reason there are two Dakotas is because the two major population centers of the territory were far away from each other, and one was in the north and one was in the south.
But like,
And because the Republicans wanted
Why?
more Republican states,
that'd be it.
apparently. I don't know. We've been rather quiet. What are your thoughts on statehood?
I mean, I'm not much of a political expert, but
Hey,
Perhaps.
us neither.
yeah,
Yeah, we're not noticing what we're talking about.
perhaps we should make Texas bigger again. Even bigger.
There we go. We'll just consume Louisiana and just like give Texas or give Louisiana to Texas. That'll keep us at 50.
You know, I used to be on board with the whole, like, let Texas get out of the union thing, but then I went to Texas, and I was like, the people there are really nice.
They really are. I've been there once, and I gotta say, like, if I had applied in time, because I'm an idiot and didn't do my college applications in time, so do your college applications, kids. I definitely would have gone to UT Austin.
Yeah, well, I went to Houston, and I was expecting like, oh man, this is gonna be a hive of scum and villainy. But well, I guess since I went to an academic competition there, then the people there are more along my lines of thinking. But the people there they're just so nice and open to talk, and I got a really good impression from the city.
They really are. I don't know. Like Texas is pretty chill in my books.
Yeah.
So I was okay with it. Did you know the? I don't know if you watch CGP Grey. I feel like he would be like someone you would enjoy pizza.
Who?
CGP Grey on YouTube.
Oh,
He does...
yeah, that guy.
Okay. Yeah.
I haven't watched much of him, but what I have watched has been good. So
I would say I feel like you would like him, but he did a video on like why Texas couldn't actually leave the union, but it can at any point just like split up into 5 states. So that would be terrifying.
Yeah. Well, Texas right now it's not insignificant. It's people always joke about it, but it's got a pretty hefty economic weight behind it.
Oh, for sure, which is why you wouldn't want to like split it up. I don't know, man.
Yeah.
Politics.
Yeah.
I just like looking at pretty maps.
Yeah, right.
To be honest.
Maps are great.
So I don't know if you saw, but I posted the I made like the I'm trying to words. So I did a thing back for Civ AI games again, which I haven't done in forever, just because of time and such. But I did. Yeah. I got really bored up at college, and so when it was really late at night, but like I wasn't tired, I would just run this AI game, and I would take screenshots every 25 turns, and I made, like I hand drew, like on the computer, not like hand draw, but like I hand drew a map, and then I like updated it every 25 turns with like all the cities and stuff, and so that was like really fun, and it's really like a big project, and it was really cool to see at the end. So like I've already started on my next one of those because I loved it so much.
Yeah. So this format of entertainment is what Kirby and I met over. So it's pretty cool.
Yes. The Civ AI games, except there's not much, like, I don't know. I find it pretty boring now. I have started another AI tournament. That is a thing that I'm doing.
I was sad I missed that because I have been distant from that as well because I don't know, just boring, I guess.
Just boring. That's
I know, but it's because okay.
No,
here's why. It's because I started AI games and couldn't finish them, felt really guilty, and never showed my face there again.
See, I just got bored of them. But like, I don't get bored of the AI games themselves because I'm a map nerd, and so I always find ways to make it interesting.
Yeah.
But like, it was taking screenshots and narrating, and it was just, it was whatever.
Doing the AI games is just a time sink, and it's difficult to stay committed.
Exactly. But yeah, that's how Pizza and I met, and then the Battle Royale was like the other big thing. Did you see that they've hit, I check in like once every 2 weeks or so, but they've hit over 200 days of nothing.
Yeah.
Like
I'm
people
are still talking though. Like
I know.
Developers like T-Pang and the rest of the gang are still talking about it. It's not like it's completely forgotten about.
It's not forgotten about, but if you put anyone, like, I don't know, if you put any project aside where it was having weekly updates for over 200 days, you know, and it's already happened before where that one, like, there was another break of over 100 days, and then they tried to start up Mark III, and I don't know if you were there, like, the morning that was all starting, like, the stream was starting.
I didn't care to watch it.
Like, I tuned in because I was like, oh, this could be cool, the stream is starting. And, like, they had all, like, this cool art and stuff and animation and stuff they had added. And then they were just like, LOL, the guy failed, and now you have, like, a game instead. Like a what's it called? Like an ARG or whatever. And instead of the AI game. And I just remember everyone was, like, so pissed. They were like, why didn't you just, like, tell us ahead of time that it wasn't actually going to do anything? Would have been better than hyping us all up for nothing. I don't know. Whatever. Preaching to the choir here.
Yeah. Hey, by the way, Kiwi, how did you meet Kirby?
Well, I went to the same high school as he did, and I went to, I was in the same grade as his brother, so.
Yeah, Kiwi is a good friend of J-Dog's, and so when Because I remember, so UHC 13 was like when we first started looking for more guests to like add into like the Baconcraftia UHCs, because we wanted to expand a little bit. We were getting kind of stagnant, and UHC 14 rolled around, and I don't even remember how it came up, but Jared was like, "Oh, my friend Miranda plays Minecraft and would love to do it." So we were like, "Oh, okay," and then Miranda did it. And I think you teamed with like Steve-O or someone super random.
Yeah.
But and then Kiwi just kind of stuck around, and we finally added her when the like the last map started. We added her and a few other people who ultimately I think all of them pretty much bailed except for you. So props to you, Kiwi.
Ooh.
So
Props.
that's how we met the super cool Kiwi. I don't remember how you got the you've mentioned it before, but how you got like the strawberry kiwi like name. How did that come about again?
Oh, so I remember putting it in the Discord chat, but I was going to make my username, and I guess my mom was like, "Hey, let's go to Jamba Juice." So I walk into Jamba Juice, and I'm like, you know what? I'm done thinking about a username. So I look at the board, and I see the first two fruits, and I choose strawberry and kiwi.
That's awesome.
That is awesome.
That's a great story.
Oh, that's so cool.
And like, it's a good name too. Is the thing is, it's not like some super random. Like that's a solid username to have.
Yeah.
I like that. KirbyMD.
Yeah, what a scrub name, am I right? But like what the last question about your super cool username is why the U instead of the W?
Because W was taken, so I was like, what else? How can I spell strawberry without a W? So
that
replace the
makes
E with
sense.
an A. Strawberry.
I guess you're right. Yeah, that could work too. It'd look a little weirder. I like the U.
It would.
The only problem I have with the U is like, if like I've written down like strawberry kiwi and like stats and stuff so many times that like occasionally I will accidentally actually write strawberry with a U, and I'll have to catch myself and be like, oh no, what's happening?
That is awesome. That's hilarious. Yeah, I mean, I think I've discussed my username on the prior
yours
podcast.
is two different musics that you really like, music styles you like to play.
Well, two musical styles I have to play, but I also
have
like playing
to,
them,
but
so.
like you like them, yeah.
Yeah.
And one is it's like Pizzarcato. No.
Pizzarcato, yeah.
Yeah, and then the other one is the one I forget.
Arco.
It's like so short and simple.
Yeah. I mean, Pizzarcato is short and simple. Arco is not.
I know, you guys all were like straight up just started with good names. I was freaking Kirby Attack 48 all lowercase for the longest time.
I mean, it's an okay name.
I didn't start out with this username. You know that I had a
Oh, that's right, you
username.
did. I totally forgot about that.
I did, and I did that, and that was done because it included parts of my real name, which was stupid. But I eventually changed to this one because it's better and more anonymous.
Yeah, I like it. The best username I think we ever had in the Baconcraftia group is the Nads, before he changed it to the Nads, which in and of itself is a pretty funny username. It was his first name and last name, but the B's were 8s and the E's were 3s.
Huh.
So that was an interesting one to have.
The Nads.
Other than that, though, I think pretty much no one else has like their actual name in their username. I know 9rec9 technically does, but kind of
Being
doesn't.
Thin White Male isn't actually called Thin White Male.
Dude, I wonder. I mean, he probably gets called that by like people who want to insult him a little bit, but
Yeah, that's true. You Thin White Male, how does it feel being privileged, loser?
silly British person. It's like when I learned that Ballone's name wasn't actually Balone, I was very disappointed. I was like,
no, I'm disappointed.
Yeah,
right?
I mean, that would
His
be an
name
awesome
is not
name.
actually Balone. I was like, that would actually be such a cool name to have. So
Yeah,
that was a
Boppy
sad
is
day.
Boppy's actual name? Do you know if it is?
Oh, his
I don't
name
think
is
so.
Terrence.
Yeah.
So it's
Something like that. I think it's Terrence.
Here's it can still be safe, Kirby. What if Ballone's last name is Balone?
It's not though. I know
Damn
Balone's
it!
full name. It is not.
No.
Can confirm.
Oh,
I
all
th-
hope is lost.
I'm trying to like think of the people we didn't ever figure out their actual name. I assumed Lance. His name was Lance. I think we brought it up once, and he was just like, "Oh yeah, that is my actual name," but I wasn't like always 100% sure.
Well, you don't know my real actual full name, but
Not your full name, but I know
I'm
your
pretty
first
sure
name.
that this one isn't it. Yeah, you know my first name, but
I'm trying to think. Oh, I don't know. Oh, you know who we don't know anything about in real life?
who?
Ford.
Wait, can you say it again?
Ford.
Oh, Ford. Interesting.
Ford is like the biggest enigma. All we know is that he lives in Wyoming.
That's mysterious enough as it is.
It is.
So few
well,
people
and it's
live.
like
Actually,
Wyoming too.
this should make it easy to find him. There's like 2 people in Wyoming. One of them's
you're not
Ford.
wrong. I know. I am still yet to take my vacation to Wyoming, where I just search the forest for someone chopping down trees and just assume it's Ford.
You're like yelling out, "Ford, Ford, come here!" And it's like
Who's
some
got
other guy.
Still not Wall Street wearing a Luigi hat, and it's like Ford.
It's you. It's really you.
Uh-huh.
We also don't know. I don't know Impaired's first name as well. I
Say that
think
again.
that's pretty much it. In terms of like everyone I knew on the server, I think
Oh,
it's
but-
just those two.
By the way, full disclosure, I've been doing this whole podcast hearing you guys cut out constantly as you're talking, so half of the things you say I have to fill in.
Oh dear, that's not good. Is it just like bad internet, or is it actually us?
I think
cutting
it's
in and
just
out?
bad internet.
Okay.
I can hear you guys, so
Yeah,
I can hear
I'm
you
sure
guys
it's
fine.
the internet at my dad's house, especially because my room's in the attic, is rather poor.
Ah, that's right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Can you high five the ceiling again from where you are?
Oh yeah. Okay. So a while ago, Kirby, his brother, and I, was it Panda? I think it was Panda.
I think it was Panda. Yeah.
Yeah, we were playing golf with friends, and I got an amazing hole-in-one on a hoops level. And here, you throw your arms in the air and go, woo, right? Right? So since my room is in the attic, the ceiling is sloped on both sides. So it's really, really low. And my desk, my improvised desk, because this wasn't a desk really, and I made it into one, is near the edge of the room. So the ceiling where I am sitting is really close to my head. So I threw my arms in the air, and my knuckles, not my knuckles, but my fingers smashed against the ceiling, and my hand started bleeding.
And,
I still
just for the record, it was an amazing hole-in-one.
It was
Oh,
an amazing hole-in-one. Oh, so good. But I had to play for the rest of that session with 3 of my fingers on my right hand having bleeding spots on them.
oh my gosh.
So yeah, lesson to all the kiddos out there: don't punch your ceiling.
No, the
A
lesson
true
isn't don't
warrior.
punch your ceiling. The lesson is don't be an idiot.
I mean, that's also a good lesson to have, just in general, I think.
Yeah. You ever done something like that, Kirby or Kiwi?
Don't
Well-
think so.
Yeah, I can't think of
I-
anything.
I
Only
just
done
think
one,
that commonly I may be an idiot just by accident, so I think
Dude, I
everybody
feel
does
that.
that.
I'm on that
Dude.
page. Stupid stuff
I
all
didn't hear
day,
you
every
say it.
day. She
didn't
said
hear you
just
say it.
by like accident, she's an idiot sometimes.
Cut out again as you said it. I just don't even bother. It's not
Hey
worth
Pizza,
it.
I have a question for you.
What's the question?
So we're chilling in the Snowcrack TeamSpeak, and I can't help but notice that you have a little icon next to your name there.
Oh yeah.
When
I'm
did
part of-
that happen?
I'm part of Snowcrack now.
Whoa.
Someone just asked me, I think it was Ford. He's like, would you be interested in joining Snowcrack? He asked me like early this month. And I said sure. And then I'm in Snowcrack now.
Nice. He probably did that with
Yes.
the Snowcrack server just reset here pretty recently, so that
It
was
did.
probably what that
And
was for.
I joined that day and I built a house. I'm jumping ship from Baconcraftia, Kirby.
That's
I can't
okay.
live.
Baconcraftia
I can't
is
live without
gone.
a.
It doesn't
I can't-
exist anymore.
I can't live without a group like that. I had to join Snowcrack.
I feel that. I joined up with Fee and Sam's group, Casa Nirvana. They're all, it works out for me because they're for the most part, like all European, and so they get home from work and it's their evening, but for me it's the morning, and that's when I don't work. I work in the afternoon, so it's like this perfect timing thing. It works really well.
Oh wait, before it gave me a wiki page for me, I had to edit. I missed that. It's like the Reddit Wikipedia function. That Reddit,
Yeah.
Reddit.
I have a fancy page on Snowcrack because me and Callie are the only two not official members of Snowcrack, but we're whitelisted on the server.
Yeah, you guys are. Well, people like you are like essentially members of a lot of servers you're not actually members of.
Yeah, I don't all. What? Let's see. I'm in Casa Nirvana. I'm in Polycraft, but I don't ever join that SMP, and that's pretty much it.
I'm
And,
a guest.
Snowcrack
I'm a
I
guest
have
in
played
Blood.
on.
I'm a guest in Bloodshed. People keep thinking that I'm actually part of Bloodshed.
No, I'm a
Kiwi,
member of
yeah,
Bloodshed.
aren't you an actual member? Do they have an SMP still?
I
They
don't
do not.
know.
Okay, I know they did for like a little bit. Interesting.
That's just a general games thing. Mostly
Yeah,
Overwatch
yeah.
and Rocket League, and now it's GTA 5 at this point.
Okay. Well, that's good. At least there's like another group to play games with and such.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, look, I'm looking at the
Even-
Snowcrack new members. Pizza,
Yeah.
BBR, and Mihao.
Yeah, I don't even know who that third person is.
Also, the list used to be like 90 people long, and it is very compact all of a sudden.
Now, hold on a second. I need to take some time to mourn the loss of BBR, who's not with us today.
Yeah, sad BBR. I don't know what he's doing. Probably something more important. But
We have Kiwi to replace him.
we do have Kiwi to replace him, and Kiwi's a good replacement.
Satisfactory.
I will happily replace him as a host if you want me to.
Dude, can we just have like?
If Kirby's leaving forever, we'll just replace Kirby with BBR.
I was gonna say, worst comes to worst, we can just like always have Kiwi on backup. Like, hey, someone's not
Please.
gonna be here. Kiwi, join us, please.
I am up to this.
So I'm
Yeah.
down.
Podcast. Yeah.
Yeah, because you gotta continue the podcast after I head out to Brazil. Come
I'll
on,
have
it's
to ask
very
BBR to
important.
record it, but yeah.
Yeah, we'll make BBR put it up on his channel.
Yeah.
We can just make a playlist with all the old videos or audio video things.
Videos.
Close enough.
Yeah. Yeah. So, what now? Do you want to go on to the sections, like the things that we did, like quizzes, trivia that we did that for a while that we did?
Dude, we gotta do some trivia. Trivia's always Trivia's part
Trivia.
of this. We got to do the trivia.
The same website I used last time.
Oh boy.
Boy.
Guys, are you ready for trivia?
Of
Sure.
course.
Alright, what are 3 planets that are closest to the sun?
Mercury, Venus,
Venus.
and Pluto.
Earth.
Wow, that's a unique answer, Kirby. I think Kiwi
I'm
got it
smart.
right. Mercury, Venus, and Earth. And I'm giving out that voice for now. It's fine.
I was wondering how long it would take you to just dropped it.
Yeah. Okay. Here's another question. Frankenmuth, a U.S. city nicknamed Little Bavaria, is located in what state?
Probably Wyoming, honestly.
I'm only
Or
going to
like-
say Wisconsin
Yeah, I was gonna
because
say Minnesota,
the
Wisconsin.
German presence in the upper Midwest.
Connecticut.
Interesting. It looks like it's Michigan, so upper
somewhere.
Midwest.
Close.
Yeah.
I think
yeah.
you win that one because you were closest.
I mean, we could say the Upper Peninsula of Michigan should be part of Wisconsin, but hey, next question. Who is credited to be the first person to circumnavigate the globe?
What's his name? The
Magellan? I don't know how to pronounce it.
the guy who did the thing. That one.
Ferdinand Magellan.
Ooh, Kiwi's the smart.
Ferdinand Magellan. Who is the only athlete to ever play in a Super Bowl and a World Series?
So like baseball and football?
I don't know. Is it football and baseball?
I
Wait.
think baseball
Super
is
Bowl
world.
is football. World
Football's
Series
football.
is baseball.
Yes.
Yeah.
So who is a football and baseball player? I don't freaking know.
Wasn't LeBron both a basketball and a baseball player?
Let's go with it. Wait, no, but
He's-
he's
yeah.
basketball.
What
not
about football? Yeah.
I don't know who's played in both the MLB and football. I don't follow sports.
I don't either. This is
Some dude called Deion Sanders.
my favorite Deion Sanders.
Yeah, I don't know what that is. Cruella de Vil is a character who appeared in what novel by Dodie Smith?
101 Dalmatians now?
Yes, the 101 Dalmatians. Didn't even ask you for your response, Kirby.
Yeah, I knew it. I was just letting
I
Kiwi
knew-
get the point.
I'm a Disney
Definitely.
expert, yeah.
Now here's a question. What is the most widely spoken language in the world?
Chinese.
Kiwi?
If it's not Chinese, maybe Latin, like the Spanish type language.
Spanish? The answer is Chinese.
Yeah, it's like It's like Chinese is number one just because China's population is so freakishly huge. But if you look at like global, like around the world languages, it's like English, German, and Spanish, I think, are the big three.
Yeah, I mean they're more widely spoken.
Yeah.
The reason the Hindu, sorry, is it Hindu? Yeah, I think it's Hindu.
Oh, Hindi is also up there. Yeah.
The reason Hindi is not number one is because, or like number two even, is because there's a lot of different languages in India. Whereas in China, it's more monogamous.
Well, and and the difference in China is that it's all like dialects versus India, it's like full on different languages.
Yeah, yeah. All right. What is the national animal of Scotland?
Can it be like I want something like majestic, but also not. Like, can it be like a turtle lion from Avatar?
I remember, isn't it a unicorn? Like.
Oh my god, you might actually be right.
I think it's a unicorn. I remember reading
It's
something.
the unicorn.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
That is so awesome. Oh my god.
Now I can laugh at Crimson for having a national animal of the unicorn.
That's the best. That's the best. Who were the two writers of the screenplay for the 1968 film 2001: A Space Odyssey?
I don't know, but that movie was pretty good. I'll give it that.
I don't know either.
Is Kubrick one of them? I don't know. Kubrick was the guy who directed it, but
maybe
he might have actually written. Yeah. I don't know. Have any guess, Kiwi?
I don't actually know at all.
Stanley Kubrick and Arthur C. Clarke.
It was Kubrick. Okay,
Yeah.
interesting.
What female singer died of alcohol poisoning in 2011 at the age of 27?
No, Whitney Houston overdosed, didn't she?
No, yeah. Who's that singer that was? I know who this is. I can't remember her name.
I don't know.
Yeah, it's gonna come to you one day. Kiwi, you got a guess?
I don't actually.
Oh, I should know this. I remember reading about this. Amy Winehouse. It wasn't who I thought it was. Amy Winehouse.
Well, that's ironic.
I don't know who Amy Winehouse is.
She did the like the Rehab song, right?
What is the sleepiest animal in the world, sleeping around 22 hours a day?
Wow.
The koala.
I think so, but I accidentally clicked back. No, it is koala, yes.
Yeah, dude, koalas are low-key, like, actually super cool.
Koalas are not low-key, actually really stupid.
No, how dare you?
Koalas
if
are
I
so
had
dumb.
an animal best friend, I would want it to be a koala.
Dude, they're so dumb, though. And they have 2 thumbs on each hand.
Wait, they have 2 thumbs?
What?
Dude,
fingers
that's so cool.
And 2 thumbs in each hand, both on the same side.
That is actually so cool.
Koala thumbs. Yeah, they have 2 opposable thumbs. It's crazy and awesome. But I would think if you want 2 opposable thumbs, you'd want one to be on the other side of your hand from your other thumb.
Wait, are they like right next to each other?
Yeah, I'll just send you a picture.
Oh, that's weird.
I'll put it in the TeamSpeak. Boom.
Ooh.
It's in there.
I'm excited, but also scared. Oh my gosh, you're right. That's very interesting, like paw, hand layout? I don't know.
It looks like a hand, but also like something.
Buddy disconnected from your channel.
I think he died. Where did he go? Pizza!
No.
I think he accidentally clicked.
No.
Yeah, he didn't time out. He just disconnected. I think he just
Pizza!
accidentally clicked the wrong button. Bye, Pizza! Let's see if he remembers the password.
Experiencing some technical difficulties.
Gosh. This is hilarious.
Buddy joined your channel.
Hi, Pizza!
No way. No lie. I accidentally exit out of TeamSpeak instead of exiting out of the tab with the koala thumb.
Yep, figured. That was awesome.
Oh yeah, great, huh?
Wait, that's not a koala hand. That's like
Yes, it is.
That's like the freaking flying monkeys in Wizard of Oz. That's what their hand looks like.
Yeah. Okay, trivia. In what year was
Okay.
the first modern Olympic Games held?
Oh, it was like, oh shoot, I know this one, but I don't know this one. Oh, I'm blanking.
Russia.
Wait, where was it held, or when was it held?
It was in Athens. It was in I think I'm gonna guess 1894.
Yeah, I'm gonna guess like 98.
Oh my god.
1890 something. Kiwi?
I have no idea, because I thought you were asking a country, and I just yelled out Russia.
No. It was held in 1896.
So in between Pete
2
and
years
I's
off.
answered. So we both win that one.
You both kind of got it, yeah. What American punk rock band released their best-selling album Dookie in 1994?
Do you? You're a music person. You should know this.
I am,
right,
and
Pizza?
I'm guessing it's I mean, okay, punk rock is not especially something that I follow a bunch. I'm not a punk rock musician. I'm a classical and jazz musician.
Fair enough. That doesn't mean you know all music. That's not
Pink.
how it
I'm gonna
works.
guess Pink.
Pink. All right.
Pink. Yeah, you guys have to guess?
I have no guesses.
Maybe
I just don't
Sublime?
even know where to begin.
What do you say?
Sublime.
Let's
Ooh,
see.
interesting choice.
It is Green Day. Oh, I
Green
knew
Day.
that. I should.
Close. We got it close.
I'm sad. I didn't know that. Okay. What star in the movie Basketball Diaries did not win his first Oscar until 2016?
Leonardo DiCaprio.
DiCaprio.
That guy.
The guy who's famous for not winning an Oscar.
Yep, that's what it's called.
What is the
Nailed it.
capital of? What is in the capital of North Korea?
Pyongyang.
Pyongyang. And it is in fact Pyongyang. Who directed the movie Reservoir Dogs?
I don't even think. Oh wait, no, I have heard of that one. I just don't know.
Yeah.
To be honest.
Got an idea, Kiwi? Because I don't.
I don't.
Okay. Quentin Tarantino.
Probably would have been a safe just
Yeah.
guess.
Yeah. Who was the last man to walk on the moon? Not the first, not the middle, the last.
Well, I went to the moon yesterday, so probably me.
Yeah, Kirby. Kirby is my guess.
Goodbye, moon. Okay, I have no idea. So Kirby. Captain Eugene Cernan.
Dude, what a heroic name.
Right?
I think
So
if you
great.
have a last name like that, you just like have to be an astronaut. You don't have a choice.
Yeah. And what year did Cuba formally gain its independence from Spain?
Cuba? That was Spanish-American War stuff.
1860 something?
18
1800s.
Yeah, it's definitely 1800s. It was before
1868
World
is my
War One,
guess.
but like after the Civil War. I'm gonna guess like
1872.
I'm gonna go like 1883.
Got a guess, Kiwi?
1892.
It is 1902. Wow.
So yeah, okay. So before World War One, still.
Yeah, still. What painter is famous for cutting off part of his ear?
Van Gogh.
Leonardo DiCaprio.
Vincent Van Gogh. I'm sorry, Kirby, but Leonardo
Nailed
DiCaprio
it.
has not done that yet.
I mean, he
Not
was
yet.
close.
Hey,
Yeah.
you never know.
Every year he didn't win an Oscar, he cut off part of his earlobe.
Fun fact: I have a on my left earlobe. There's a freckle right in the center of it, and so I actually get asked all the time, like, "Whoa, when did you pierce your ear?" And I'm like,
That's
"I didn't.
crazy.
I just have a really unfortunate placed freckle.
Oh, that's weird.
That is
It's
interesting.
horrible."
By the way, do you guys have connected or hanging earlobes?
Hanging, not connected here.
What's the difference?
So-
Connected earlobes are connected at the side to your head. Hanging earlobes they have 3 cardinal sides.
Yeah, it's like
Okay, so your connected
Here.
earlobes only are touching the air on 2 sides. Your hanging earlobes are touching the air on 3 sides.
it's like
I think
this.
I have
Kiwi.
connected.
Here, I'm putting a thing.
Okay.
You
in,
can just tell just
in
by
the
feeling.
thing.
If they
There you go.
join smoothly with the side of your head, then they're connected. That's good. There you go. That's good.
I think it's attached, yeah.
Hey, attached to your lobes. Woo!
Oh, mine are hanging.
Loser.
Boo.
Loser. What fast food franchise has the most worldwide locations? I'm gonna guess McDonald's.
McDonald's.
Or Subway.
yeah.
No,
Subway.
Subway's in the U.S. I know, but I think McDonald's is still worldwide.
It's Subway.
Oh,
It is? Oh, it's not just
bam.
the U.S.
Wow.
Dang,
Look at that.
Kiwi's on top of this.
Yeah, look at that. What are the 5 boroughs in New York City? So we got the Bronx,
We got the Bronx, we got Queens, we got
Brooklyn?
Manhattan,
Brooklyn.
Brooklyn, and shoot, what's the last one?
The upstate one.
Someone's gonna be
I
so
forget
mad at
what it
us.
is.
Manhattan, Queens, Brooklyn, the Bronx, and no, that's not one.
Long Island?
That's what I was thinking, but I don't think that's it.
Maybe
No, man.
Coney? I don't know.
Let's see. Manhattan, the Bronx, Queens, Brooklyn, and Staten Island.
Staten Island. Dang it.
Staten Island. Dang it. That was hard. We're not New Yorkers. Frank, oh, I already had this one. What does a meteor call when it reaches Earth's surface?
Pointy rock that kills stuff.
I'm
Comet?
gonna guess meteorite.
Yeah, meteorite.
Meteorite. Meteorite. Comets do not reach Earth's surface. They're mostly made of ice.
Ah.
Fun fact, the tails you see on comets are made by the sun melting them. And that's why they all, I think, point away from the sun.
Yeah, it was something like that. They're really cool to go read about. So if you have time, definitely go read about comets. They're pretty interesting.
Which musician is often called the fifth Beatle? We've had this on a previous podcast.
Yes, we have. It was Pete Best or Yoko Ono. Pete Best was like the original drummer, but Yoko Ono.
They had a drummer before Ringo, and it is indeed Pete Best.
Okay.
Yeah. In the United States, where can alligators and crocodiles be found together in the wild? If anywhere, I'm gonna say that's probably Florida.
Yeah, I was gonna guess the Everglades kind of deal.
Yeah, like what other crazy state? Yeah, South Florida specifically. Ooh. How much money is a U.S. Olympic gold medalist awarded?
For winning, you get money when you win the Olympics?
Apparently, I don't know.
I'm gonna guess 0. I don't think they get money.
No, they do get money. I just forget what it is.
$1.234 million.
Yeah.
And a lifetime pass to Dunkin' Donuts.
Wait. How much money was that?
They get $25,000.
That's pretty good. That's like winning Wipeout.
Yeah, right. And then, of course, Phelps is like cumulatively a few $100,000.
Oh, geez, yeah, he's got to be like rolling in the dough.
Which famous singer appeared in the movie Mad Max Beyond Thunderdome? I've only seen Fury Road, so I don't know.
I don't think I've watched
I've never
it.
seen either, so I have no idea.
Looks like it's Tina Turner.
Yep.
Who that is? I don't know.
Know who that is, definitely.
I don't know. In the late 1890s, Bayer marketed a cough, cold, and pain remedy that contained what now illegal drug?
Pain, cough, and cold remedy that contains an illegal drug.
I'm gonna guess, who? I mean, if it's a cold and pain remedy, is it like, okay, most of the drugs make you go like, crazy!
Yeah, I'm like trying to think of like, I don't know.
Cocaine? I don't know. Cocaine seems to be the illegal drug that was used in a lot of things.
No, because Sudafed is for like nasal stuff. That my only thought would be because like people can make meth out of Sudafed, and Sudafed's like for colds and stuff. But that's more like for nasal like grossness than anything. But I'll guess that anyway. Meth.
All right, Kiwi.
I have no idea.
It is heroin.
I mean, I was totally wrong. That's okay.
What is the fastest fish in the ocean?
That is actually a really good question. I don't know the answer to that one.
A swordfish or the mako? Mako shark?
I mean, if I learned anything from Finding Nemo, it's that the barracudas are very sharp and scary. So probably the barracudas.
Kiwi, you have any guess?
Maybe it's Nemo himself. It's a clownfish.
Dude.
Yes.
Nemo.
Oh, dude,
Good
yeah.
guess.
Even with
Yes.
that shrunken fin, he's the fastest fish out there. Looks like it's the sailfish. Let's look that up. I want to know what that looks like.
Yeah, I've never
Sailfish.
never heard of that. Let's see.
They got a really cool looking sail.
Ooh, yes they do.
The first picture when you Google sailfish.
Oh, they look like
Is-
swordfish, kinda.
The first thing when you Google sailfish, the first picture is a sailfish with a bar graph on the back of it instead of sails.
Oh, did you
That
spell
is
it?
so awesome. It's sailfish.
What picture are you looking at?
Go to
He sent it in the
sailfish and go to
chat.
Google Images.
Oh, that is really funny.
That is so funny.
I did search sailfish, but that's not what I got.
Sailfish, Google Images.
Oh, that's
Kiwi?
the third image for me.
Oh, for me it's the first. And these things are awesome.
They are pretty cool looking.
Yeah. Well, I think it's about time for me to get out of here.
All right.
So it's about time, because I am so important. I'm not. It's time for us to wrap up the podcast. It's probably going on for an hour and 15 minutes at this point.
Yo, it's a good time right there.
Yeah, it's pretty good. So, hey, thanks, guys.
Yeah, thanks
Yeah, thanks for having me.
Yeah, thanks for guesting, Kiwi. Thanks for being our BBR replacement. We'll definitely hit you up again.
You were sufficient.
You were
Congratulations.
sufficient. You were
Sufficient. Ah, yes.
So thanks for watching, I guess, everybody. Kirby, have anything to say to your people?
Don't do drugs. Stay in school. Hugs,
All
not
right.
drugs.
And on that note, we end.
Bacon is good. Breakfast
Bacon
burritos
is
are
a
better.
drug. Whoa.
Bacon is a drug, but don't do drugs. Just do the bacon drug. Bacon's a good drug to do. Do that one, kids. But also stay in school and don't do drugs except bacon.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.